Now from just outside the core of the Big Apple, MLB The Show has baseball from Citi Field in Flushing. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 New York Mets.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. Denard Span will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. First pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 1-11.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Jason Worth will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Harvey over to first, and the runner back.
Come on, New York.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh,
2-1.
Ball inside.
what's that?
He waits, now the pitch. On Worth, among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now.
You get the leadoff single, and now you got a 3-1 count. He's already in a little hot water here to start the ball game.
Take it off. Let's go.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first.
Here we go. Turn 2.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Let's turn 2.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Short lead from second, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit hard back up the middle, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Wilson Ramos will be the batter. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he's able to take the curveball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now the first pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Adam Laroc will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
3 runs already home here. Harper running from first. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag from Tejada, and he is out at second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's 3-0 Washington. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The #1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Steven Strasburg. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Eric Young Jr. will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Mets, center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Ruben Tejada will get his first shot at it here. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a fastball that's popped up. Now towards short right field. Laroc backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, you know, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
David Wright will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Span is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Ian Desmond leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
And this is fouled away. Two strikes now from Harvey. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting 8, second baseman.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Anthony Rendon will dig in here. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Steven Strasburg will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. One and two now.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
2 out, nobody on. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 3-0. Curtis Granderson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder, Curtis.
Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Ike Davis will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Davis, the subject of seemingly endless trade rumors in the offseason, but he's back with the Mets after having a rough go of it last year. Wound up spending a few weeks in AAA and finished at just .205 with 9 home runs after hitting 32 the year before. And this is fouled back and out of play. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Daniel Murphy will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. swing and a ball hit on the ground. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. Throw on to Laroc takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets nothing. And there is Denard Span. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
One away now in the Washington third. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. First pitch coming. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. There to get it is Wright. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
Well, after a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Lucas Duda will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Grounded to third. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the first time here.
Come on, New York. Here we go.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to Laroc is in time. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Matt Harvey will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Heads up, Matt. Here we go.
Fouled back. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Are you crazy, Blue?
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Bryce Harper will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Overrated.
First pitch coming. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
And a quick check of the pitch count here. That's 53 now through only 3 1/3.
Let's go, Matt. Swing better.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. Here's a ground ball to first. Over to first now is Davis as he takes it himself for the out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Adam Laroc.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And stepping in as the first baseman, Adam Laroc.
Throw it by him.
Hard hit towards center. Young is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Eric Young Jr. will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Eric.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. But just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Ruben Tejada will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't speed up your delivery too much with a base stealer on first, or you might wind up walking this guy too.
A look at Young, now the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And no shot there for Zimmerman. It's a fair ball.
This might be just what the middle of this Mets lineup needs. A chance to hit with runners in scoring position. They've got 2 on, no out here. A perfect situation to make it a big inning.
David Wright will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
None out, runners at first and second. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, pretty easy to get anxious there on a 3-1 count. That was a great time to call for the changeup.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. Yeah, that's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Ike Davis will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off it.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on opening day after this. Ian Desmond will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a bouncing ball to the right side, and that's going to get past Murphy and into right field for a base hit.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Steven Strasburg will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Good job. Let's get through here. Wait.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. But they'll only get one as he's in there at second.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Denard Span will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Swing.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Come on. Stop him, Cole.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
Go back to DC.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Granderson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 3-0. Daniel Murphy will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the
Leading
5th.
off for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Lucas Duda will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Ramos able to look this one into his glove for out number 2.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Travis.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Kirk Neuenhuis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
And here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets leave 1, still down 3-0. Carlos Torres is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Carlos Torres.
Jason Worth will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
Jason Worth.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Easy strike out here.
Wright at third. Ready with another 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Out of play. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Right there for strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Bryce Harper will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Go, Matt.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Wright will make the catch to retire the side. Nationals leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Eric Young Jr. will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Ruben Tejada will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. This one is lined over the head of Rendon and into right center, a base hit.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
David Wright will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
I think that man right there will tell you. This curveball's a mistake with 2 strikes. Look, he leaves it up. It's right over the middle of the plate, and it's hammered for an RBI single.
Curtis Granderson will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. First and second here with nobody out.
Look out for the double play, man.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. He's not trusting his stuff.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Ike Davis will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point.
Come on now, let's go.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, and Span comes up with a big throw there. He's out at home plate.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Daniel Murphy will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for 1 pitch in 1 location and then let it rip.
Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th, but first let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Adam Laroc will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
First baseman, Adam Laroc.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Ian Desmond will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Take it off. Let it go. Forget it, guys. Double them up right here.
Too low, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Runner goes way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Anthony Rendon will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Let's go, man.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Steven Strasburg will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out.
Double play, Kelce.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
That was a strike. Move on.
Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back, 1-2. in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now the bunt attempt by Strasburg here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Denard Span will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In there, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Granderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair, and it's still 3-1. Lucas Duda will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker.
Oh, this is a nice swing there. You can see he rifles this one just inside the chalk. Maybe he's just a little unlucky to get only a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Come on, Ned.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Again, a 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Craig Stammen is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Craig Stammen.
Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Line hard into left. And that'll get down out there.
Another base hit right there. Their 3rd hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Here comes the 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
And he takes a called 3rd strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. And now with 1 away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Ruben Tejada will stand in now, and if he can find a gap somewhere, he might even be able to give his team the lead. Start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from 3rd.
this is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Kyle Farnsworth will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Kyle Farnsworth.
Jason Worth will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Off for the Nationals. Left fielder, Jason Worth.
In the air to left center. Granderson is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a one-pitch out to begin the 8th. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he takes a cold strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. So 1-2 with 1 away. Out in front here is Zimmerman, as this will find the seats in left, a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment.
Catcher number 40.
Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Wilson Ramos will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Farnsworth out of the pen certainly has the fastball. 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Jose Valverde is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 57, Jose Valverde.
Bryce Harper will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. For Ramos, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 1-1 on the way. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Adam Laroc is on deck. He's due next. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Adam Laroc will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Young is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Ian Desmond will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Come on!
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Nats get 1, and it comes on this swing by Wilson Ramos. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Clippard will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jamie Carroll is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 1, Jamie Carroll.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
But normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
All right, let's do this. Here we go.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the ninth inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
That's a good eye, wait for the pitch.
2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Ike Davis. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
First baseman, number 29.
Ike Davis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Check on Granderson, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Anthony Rendon will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Young is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
Jamie Carroll will step in now. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Denard Span will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Come on now, let's get a K right here. Here we go!
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. A stab, and he's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Nationals fail to add on here in the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail here 4-1. Rafael Soriano is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
29, Rafael Soriano.
Daniel Murphy will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
The bottom of the ninth, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
This is in the air now for the left fielder, Worth. And very quickly, one gone.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Carroll is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, I'm going to guess he wasn't expecting it to be this easy. That's 2 outs on 2 pitches, and he's an out away from wrapping this one up.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in as their last chance now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you could make the case that the Nationals offense was led this afternoon by this guy, Wilson Ramos. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 4-1. So long from New York.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, the winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. His record is now 1-0. The save to Rafael Soriano, his first. The loss goes to Matt Harvey. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.